I didn't move to Vietnam for love. I moved to Ho Chi Minh City because I was tired of being predictable. My name is Martin. I'm 44. From Manchester. 2 years ago, I sold my share in a small logistics company. Nothing glamorous, just enough to give myself breathing room. After my divorce, the house felt too quiet. The routines felt rehearsed. I wanted noise again. Movement, life. Vietnam gave me that immediately. The traffic alone could wake the dead. Motorbikes flowing like water through intersections. Street vendors shouting over the hum of engines. The scent of grilled pork and strong coffee everywhere. It felt chaotic, but alive. I rented a modern apartment in District 2 overlooking the Saigon River. Floor-to-ceiling windows, infinity pool downstairs. It felt like I'd outrun my old life. That's where I met Lynn. Not in a bar, not on a dating app. At a riverside cafe, she was sitting alone sketching the skyline in a small notebook. I noticed her because she wasn't looking at her phone. That felt rare. She looked up when I asked if the seat across from her was taken. Her English was soft but confident. She said she worked in online investments and helped clients manage cryptocurrency portfolios. I didn't understand much of it, but she explained it patiently, smiling like she enjoyed teaching me. She laughed at my jokes, asked thoughtful questions about England, about my divorce, about why I came here alone. That question lingered. Why alone? No one had asked me that so directly before. We started meeting every few days. Coffee turned into dinners. Dinners turned into long walks by the river. She introduced me to rooftop bars I hadn't discovered yet. Quiet spots tourists didn't know about. She was 29, smart, ambitious, attentive, and she looked at me like I wasn't invisible. That's what hooked me. Within 2 weeks she was calling me every night. Did you eat? Are you sleeping well? Don't drink too much. Okay, it felt nurturing. After years of emotional distance, that kind of attention felt intoxicating. She talked about building a future, about how Vietnamese women value loyalty, about how she wanted something serious, not just a foreign boyfriend. It made me feel chosen. Then she showed me her trading app. She said she had inside guidance from her uncle who worked for a financial firm in Singapore. She showed me screenshots of profits, daily returns, clean graphs rising steadily. I want you to grow your money too, she said one night. You work so hard. Your money should work for you. I told her I wasn't into crypto. Too risky. She smiled. Only risky if you don't understand it. She didn't push immediately. That's what made it effective. She waited. Over dinners, she'd casually mention another profitable week, show me withdrawals landing in her bank account. Always small at first, always believable. Eventually, she said, just try small. $5,000. If you lose, I'll give you back. That line broke my resistance, because now it wasn't risk, it was trust. I transferred $5,000 into a trading platform she helped me register on. It looked legitimate, clean interface, two-factor authentication, customer support chat. Within 3 days, the balance showed $6,200. I was impressed. I withdrew $1,000 just to test it. It landed in my account. That was the moment I was lost. Over the next month, we grew closer physically, emotionally. She stayed at my apartment often, cooked for me, talked about meeting her parents someday, and the trading profits kept climbing. Now market is strong, she'd say. This window won't stay open. I increased my investment, $20,000, then $50,000. Each time the dashboard showed gains. Clean upward lines, controlled growth. It looked professional, safe. When I hesitated at transferring a larger amount, she grew distant, not angry, just disappointed. I thought we were building future together. That sentence worked better than any pressure tactic because it made the money about us. I liquidated another $80,000 from my UK savings. Total invested $155,000. The day I tried to withdraw a large portion, everything changed. The platform froze the request. Customer support replied, due to international compliance, a 20% tax security deposit is required before funds can be released. I told Lynn. She didn't seem surprised. Yes, that's normal. I had same before. You pay deposit, then all money unlocked. Something inside me finally cracked. Why can't they deduct it from the balance? I asked. She paused. They can't, it's regulation. I didn't send the deposit. The next day, her messages slowed. The next week she was busy. When I pressed harder, she snapped for the first time. You don't trust me after everything? That sentence felt rehearsed. I searched online, Vietnam crypto romance scam. Hundreds of identical stories. Same structure, same fake trading dashboards, same emotional manipulation. It's called pig butchering. Build trust, encourage investment, extract maximum funds, disappear. I wasn't special. I was targeted. The platform stopped responding entirely. Her number went offline. Her social media vanished. The riverside cafe where we met. She never went there regularly. The staff didn't know her name. I filed a report. International Fraud Division, bank dispute, embassy inquiry. Nothing came back. The money was gone. But what hurt more was the humiliation. At 44, I thought I was too experienced to fall for something like that. But loneliness changes your risk tolerance. It makes you mistake attention for affection, and affection for loyalty. I stayed in Vietnam 6 more months, not because I was brave, Because I didn't want to admit I'd run from my old life and walked straight into a trap. I downsized apartments, stopped going to rooftop bars, learned to cook instead of eating out. I started meeting other expats quietly, honestly, and I learned something disturbing. Half of them had a similar story. Different woman, different app, same outcome. These scams aren't random. They target divorced men, entrepreneurs, men with visible financial capacity and emotional gaps. They move slowly, they test small, they reward you once to gain confidence. Then they take everything. What I should have noticed, the relationship moved too fast. She talked about money early and often. The platform wasn't listed on official financial registries. Profits were unrealistically consistent. Withdrawal required extra deposits. Emotional pressure increased when money discussions came up. Real love doesn't come with an investment strategy. Real affection doesn't require financial proof. I still walk by the river sometimes. The skyline is beautiful at night. The water reflects the lights like nothing bad could ever happen here. Vietnam didn't scam me. One person did. But loneliness made me cooperate. I came here to feel alive again, and I did. Just not in the way I expected. If you're an expat, newly divorced, recently relocated, or sitting alone in a city that feels exciting but unfamiliar, be careful. Scammers don't look like villains. They look like comfort, and comfort is powerful when you're rebuilding your life. If something feels like a shortcut to wealth and love at the same time, it probably is.